I've got a week until I leave for TKO, and it's going to be a long tour. We're looking at 4 or 5 weeks out on the road. So I decided to hit this canyon one last time on a ride with Griffin. And you might recognize this canyon from the video. You drove 30 plus hours to ride this, and let me tell you, it's pretty gnarly, but I'm super stoked on this line that I took. This is the first time that I've made it through this rock garden without falling into any major holes. But look at these rocks. Like, this is ridiculous. See how much this rock moves? Let's just slow it down a little bit. The terrain out here is so unpredictable. It's like dry, slippery garbage because you can't trust your tires on anything.
Yeah, nice. Perfect.
Speaking of old lines that I'm trying to improve on, here's another one from the last beta video that I made. This is a tricky one. You're in the middle of this loose, janky hill climb, but that first round, I was just kind of being a weenie, so I made sure to give it my all this time. And I was so happy to keep my feet on the pegs, up over that ledge and into the next one, and really focus on keep moving. That's kind of been my goal this last week, is to just keep everything in motion. And it is so much harder than it looks. Instead of just taking all those breaks after every successful move, you know, just like taking a breath, but really trying to keep things rolling, keep things moving. And I was pretty stoked on this whole climb. Definitely the best that I've done it, and it still needs a lot of work. So when we got back, it was time to clean out the X Trainer, because there's a dealer in Vegas that actually reached out to me about all the problems I've been having on the X Trainer, and they want to see if Beta will warranty some of the issues that I've been having. So we're going to go through cleaning everything up and trying to get it all ready. And while we're at it, it's time to make some more silly videos, so make sure to stay tuned on Instagram for that footage. Right when it popped on, we got to put that meme of that dude covered in bubbles going, If you need a refresher on all of the disaster that's been happening with the X Trainer, make sure to check out the Arizona Curse and the Great Moab Disaster videos, because it's not done yet. Big manly man hands.
Don't make me blush, Catherine.
Makes some woman on the internet very happy.
I like long walks on the beach, pina coladas.
Right, Sam, an Instagram dating review.
Oh. Catherine's wheel bearing is frozen. Well, it's not frozen, but it doesn't like to spin too easy, and it's kind of grinding. So we're gonna pound it out, put a new one in. I don't have the right bearings.
Oh no.
But I took the seal off of the sealed bearing itself. We're just gonna pack it with grease, put the seal back on.
It'll be fine for testing in a parking lot.
Until we get new bearings, yeah. You need new bearings, by the way.
Cool, okay. Oh yeah.
Lubrication.
There should be like an OnlyFans account right here.
I know, we've done some really creepy shit today.
Pounding out bearings, massaging stuff, packing it in.
Magic fingers.
Magic fingers.
You had your toes out for a while? That was kind of wild.
I did have my toes out for a while.
1 day later.
All right, 28 days until TKO. Where are we, Nick?
I don't even know. Where are we? Santa Clarita somewhere?
Whitney Canyon.
The Beast.
The Beast. We're going somewhere up in elevation, supposedly 2,700 feet in like 7.5 miles or less. So, here we go.
It's elevation.
Nick's out here leading the latest fashion trends in cycling, wearing one slider and one tennis shoe. Meanwhile, I'm dying just trying to get to the top of the mountain. Woo! Part of the TKO prep is that I've been trying to find some items that will help me mitigate a lot of the issues that I have by being so short. One of which is being how often I bend the bars. So someone recommended that I check out XC Gear's Mako 360 handlebar mounts. So I reached out to Lance and got my hands on a set. Cute little touch. I like it. Check it out. You also have the option to like bring your bars closer to you or further away from you. Like each side is slightly different. You know, this side's shorter, that side's longer. Clamps on the bike.
So you can move it forward or backwards?
Yeah, short or long. Yep. Move the bars closer to you or further away. It's the Jarvis Dually. This is what Graham Jarvis runs right here.
Right now he's using that?
This is the custom Graham Jarvis build.
I didn't know he was using one of these.
Yeah, I guess he is.
A lot of guys are using them, obviously.
I think it's really interesting. I'm in the middle of installing this Mako 360. I really like how Lance designed this. So this is called a shark bite. It's the hard mount for your handlebars. It's just like a regular handlebar clamp. It's metal to metal, holds your bars in place, and really keeps them locked in. But with those hard points, there's a lot of vibration that comes from your bike that way. So what he did was he put the polymers on the outside of this hard clamp. That means all the vibration stays in this little zone right here. There's a third polymer up under the shark bite that keeps it connected to this brace. So all of the hard vibration goes through all of those polymers before it goes out to the ends of the bars to your hands. And I think that that is so clever. I think it's really, really clever. And yeah, I'm really stoked to try it. Obviously, I got a couple more bolts to put in, but I'm really stoked to try it.
All right, take a deep breath inside profile. Breath in.
Sam is honestly the best dirt bike chiropractor around. I mean, look at this. He's practically a clutch whisperer at this point. Honestly, though, he's helping me install this kickstart into my beta so that we don't repeat the Arizona disaster. And I honestly thought he threw that circlip into the bottom end of my engine. We almost freaked out, but everything turned out all right. It went right on like a dream, and everything was cool. There we go. How you
Dots and dots, right?
dots
Line
and
the
dots.
dots up.
Yep. Drops down just like that. Oh, not even on camera. Perfect. And then it spins. You spin it until everything slots in. All right, spin some shit.
I'm like that sweaty bastard on Hell's Kitchen where he's always getting yelled at because he's sweating into the food.
The sauce was very salty.
The pasta is over salty.
The sauce is salty.
The whole dish being salty.
What's the matter?
Way too salty, chef.
Too salty. Matt! You're dripping sweat
Yes, chef.
into the pappardelle.
Yes, chef.
So much that it's salty now.
I don't want to get yelled at that I'm a fat, sweaty pig. I never sweated before like this in my life.
Okay.
This spins, right? Say like while your clutch is pulled in. When your clutch is pulled in, this little guy over here pushes out on your diaphragm out here, that Belleville washer, pushes out on it and it relaxes these clutch plates enough to where these ones spin, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? But these ones are locked in. So when you let the clutch out, you know, this dowel right there goes that way and more friction's put on the friction plates and then everything spins together. That's what engages the gears and stuff.
Now, before everyone freaks out, I thought this was a clever hack, using a zip tie to spread some RTV. I know, RTV on a paper gasket, used some silicone and said, listen, a beta dealer just told me to do this once and I've done it ever since. So I'm sorry if I offended some people, but I think it's a really clever hack to use a zip tie to spread some RTVs. So I'm doing some last minute TKO prep on the X Pro and I've been noticing some really harsh hits in the suspension lately. So we took a deeper look and we found that with the Polysport full wrap fork guards actually hit the NSX straps. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut the fork guards real quick and make some more clearance. Some factory work right here. What's going on right now?
Hard to explain, but we're gonna make a bushing out of a pop can because this has got so much play in it. It's your brake lever. So we're gonna try and see if we can't get something in there like a bushing so it won't wiggle around so much. So it'll be a little more precise, like adjustment. Right?
Oh man.
A lot less wiggly, eh?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Wow.
Still wiggles, but it's gonna wiggle. But that play is better.
Yeah, the up and down play.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Much better. Today's episode brought to you by Signature Select Lemon Lime Generic Soda. Holding race bikes together. With those last few custom factory modifications to the betas. We're off, we're packed up and ready to hit the road, and it's time to start our journey across the country. First, we're going to go to Utah, and then we're going to go to Colorado, and then over to the East Coast. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next one.